If you can go a whole weekend and not contact me, try a whole lifetime.
For the sake of raising the bar, listen to this story. So my lover was coming over the other day and he was like, do you want me to bring anything? And I was like, fruit. I really would love a little bit of fruit right now. He's like, cool. Okay, be there soon. Comes over with a bag of groceries. Eggs, vegetables, tofu, milk, like fruit, vegetables, literally everything. And we cook a beautiful lunch. And then when he leaves, like there's all this food. And we kind of didn't communicate about it. And then a couple of days later, I was like, thank you for feeding me. And he's like, I really wanted to make sure you had good food for the week. And I was like, I'm fully capable of grocery shopping and cooking and doing all these things for myself. But he was just like, that was his way of taking care of me by just bringing me a whole week's worth of groceries. It was really sweet. It was really sweet. I was very touched by it. And it was so casual and simple and yet like such a gesture.
I swear, there is nothing more attractive than when a guy remembers the little things. Like, say you talk to him about something during the week, and then he's like, oh, like, hey, like, how's this going? Or he remembers something small that you like, and is like, hey, look. Oh my God, like, you could just marry me right then and there.
They are talking about the little things, the small gestures, and yet, they are still unmarried. Yes, it's the little things that matter because they are the most important elements that are needed to keep the bigger things together. I will bet my head that these women have dealt with men who have been remembering those little things, but they were not enough, and most of them are rotting in the friend zone. These women are hypocrites, they act all simple and humble on TikTok. But the fact in the matter is that no man has made wives out of them, which tell us exactly what they are.
What is this trend on dating apps that every single guy, like they have contact with each other and like they're all in this together, like they're in cahoots. They're like, do you want to come to me? Is the first sentence. There's no hi, hello, how are you, what do you do, like what do you like, what are your interests? No conversation. No conversation. The first question is, what you doing tonight? Do you want to come here? No, boy, I do not want to come to you. I don't want to come here, wherever here is. And also, do you people get that women actually need motivation to want to see you? Why would I want to give up my night to come see a guy who's going to make me feel awkward in the best case and just really like I wasted my time in the worst case?
They want a man who can provide, protect, and have a plan for the future, but they also want that man to chase them and prove himself to them, and not only all of that, they also want the man to entertain them. And what most of them have to offer in return is what they have between their legs. Men are waking up and realizing that modern women are not worth it. And the fact that she is being called for a Netflix and chill, which is just as subtle as saying pump and dump, is because that is all she is worth. And the fact that she is complaining about it on TikTok just proves it. If most of them had something of value to add and if they had a good personality and character, they wouldn't have been treated like booty calls.
If a guy does not like you, it gives you the ick.
No, because the way I literally said this to my friend the other day. She asked about this guy, and I just said, he kind of gave me the ick. And she was like, why? What'd he do? Expecting a completely different answer, I said, no, he just wasn't really obsessed with me. Ick. And I've gotten to the point where if a guy does not like me or is not like actively choosing me or being obsessed with me, I genuinely find it unattractive. I find it an ick. I don't find this as a dig at myself. I'm done taking things personally. And now I just see it as an ick, and it's a lot easier to move on when you get the ick, ladies.
This woman has her head so far up her ass she thinks that her shit doesn't stink. Obsessed with you? Who do you think you are? What do you have? Or what can you do for anyone to be obsessed with you? This is narcissism on steroids to the point that she believes that she should be worshipped. And the fact that she can say what she said with a straight face, it is literally disturbing. The solipsism is very high on this one. Guys, as a man, your greatest power is the power to walk away. Know that there is absolutely nothing that a woman has that is not provided to her by men. Everything a woman needs, she gets them through a man. But at the end of the day, life is a choice.
What do you call someone you're dating who is super fun and chatty and engaging and interested in what you have to say when you're with them in real life, and then when you're not with them, They are absolute crap at texting you, and you get stuck in your head. Because whatever that's called, I don't want it.
That is called an adult. Texts are a quick way to share information, quick updates. They are not meant for you to have a detailed conversation. If you want a conversation, call the person or meet face to face. Another example of women never mentally maturing past the age of 18. This is a grown-ass woman who has crashed into the wall, and yet here she is, with a stupid smile on her face, giggling like a 15-year-old and talking about her romantic life. Somebody needs to tell these overgrown toddlers that, when you have wrinkles on your face, filming yourself smiling and giggling while talking about your romantic life is not cute. At best, it raises concerns about your mental health.
If you can go a whole weekend and not contact me, try a whole lifetime.
Honey, that's exactly the plan.
Tell me why I just got catcalled and I look like this.
Because men catcall just to instill fear and intimidate women.
What I'm realizing is that women are a special kind of stupid.
This is how you're gonna get a boy to chase you like you've never been chased before, so listen up. And I know what I'm talking about because my boyfriend chased me for 4 months before we started dating. First things first, guys want something that they cannot get. So don't make yourself available to him and do not respond to his snaps or texts right away. Do not give in to them or they will get bored and they will move on. Although that's not to say that you should ignore them, you need to get them something here and there. For example, let them send the good morning text and make them wait a little bit till you respond. You want to let them know that you care, but that they care more than you care. Make sure you let them know that they are not a priority and that you have other people and things happening in your life and you're not just waiting around for them. And if he ain't chasing you, girl, go find someone else who will and he'll give you the time of day and treat you like a queen. I hope that was helpful. Mwah. Love you all. Bye.
I've just discovered the reason why it's so hard to find a good guy dating in 2023. And it's not because there aren't any left and that all men are disgusting and all men are trash. That is completely false, no matter what you hear from other girls on TikTok. The truth is that the good guys are done with dating. They would rather be single and have their peace than be in a relationship and not be treated correctly. They're done playing the games, okay? Girls not being monogamous, them not texting them back, them giving them mixed signals, them opening up and sharing their feelings, and then a girl breaking up with them. They don't want to deal with that. They'd rather work a lot, go home, play some video games, watch a movie, and spend time with their dog or themselves than ever have to deal with women. I just want to know which one of you ladies messed it up for everyone, because dating out here is so hard.
She pretty much summed it all. But at the end of the day, life is a choice. That will be all for this video. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Till next time.